So I'm super excited for today's tutorial. It is quick and easy because it is just a bunch of circles on top of each other. And then what's great is you can put whatever kind of picture you want on it. So let's get started. For this, it is using the Natollie CD mold. So you can get that from NatallieCreations.com, and I will link that below in the video notes. So here's one example that I've done. This one's obviously Morgan Wallen. So first you're going to go and you're going to add a circle to your canvas. And then, sorry, I was checking size here. You're going to go ahead and you're going to want to set it to 3.86. And since it's a circle, it's going to be that size all the way around. And then you're going to go and add another circle to your canvas. And this is going to be the cut out portion of the circle. So I'm just practicing here to figure out what size I did last time. So then once you have that set, you're going to want to go ahead and size it to 0.65. So then I'll type this here so that it's easy for you guys to see. Once you have that circle sized, you're going to go ahead and you're going to put it on top of your first circle, and then you're going to want to select both of those. I'm going to change the color so that it's easy to see. You're going to select both of those, you're going to go up to align, and then you're going to center it so that it is perfectly in the center. Then you're going to go down to slice, and that is what's going to cut out that middle circle so that it fits on the mold. So the next thing we're going to do is make this circle that is the detail for the CD. So you're going to want to go ahead and add 2 circles to your canvas, and then we're going to make them different sizes. Now the bigger the difference in size, the thicker your line will be. So if you want a thin line, make them really close to the same size. If you want a thicker line, then make it a bigger difference in size. So here you can see that I just sent one to the back so it's easier to see. I made it a little bigger so that the line was thicker, and then once you have it how you like, you're going to want to align and center, and then we're going to select both of those and we're going to slice them so that way it cuts out just that outline. Then you can go ahead and pull that outside piece away. That's the one that we're going to keep, and you can delete the other circles. Then with this piece, I'm going to change the color so that it's easier to see. It will be white eventually, but I won't do that yet. So I changed to print then cut, change the color so we can see it, and then you can just play around to see what size you like on your CD. It's really just a personal preference. Once you have it the size you like, select them both, align and center, and then that's going to show you where it fits. I'll move it out of the way since we're going to use that later. So now that we've got all our pieces ready, you're going to go over to Google and find a picture that you like. I just looked up Michael Jackson on stage because I really like the ones where they're on stage. Once you find one, you'll just double click or right click, save picture, and then save it to your computer so that we can upload it to Cricut Design Space. And then you can name it whatever you want, whatever is going to help you find it later. So then we're heading back over to Design Space. We're going to upload image, and then you're just going to upload that image that we picked earlier. So you're going to click on it, you're going to go through complex, continue, then you're going to do a cut image or a print then cut, and then you're going to upload it and add to canvas. Okay, so this is the part where you kind of have to finagle a little bit to get the look that you want, because a lot of times you'll find that in these pictures the face ends up being sliced by that middle circle, which is super obnoxious. So you're just going to want to send your picture to the back, and then you're going to want to play around with the placement until you find a way that works. So sometimes you might have to scrunch the image a little bit, you might need to just find a different image because sometimes they just don't work. But once you find what you like, select both and slice, and then delete any of the extra pieces. And here you can see we have our CD. Now we're going to move this piece back over. First I need to send it to the front so we can see it. We're going to move it over, and then we're going to go ahead and select, align, center so that we can see them. And then I'm going to change that color to white, but really you could make that whatever color you would like. So then you're going to select all, you're going to want to make sure that you flatten it, and then if you don't need a hole in your cardstock, you can go ahead and make it and just how it is. I always like to add a hole because I hang mine with a string through the cardstock. So I do my hole at 0.25, and then I like to put it however far down I would like, and then you're gonna align, and then you're gonna want to click on center horizontally. And actually I would probably move that hole a little further down than I did, just to give yourself a little bit extra Freshie to stop it from melting. So then make sure that you save it. Once you've got it ready to go, you can add 2 more I have found will fit on a page, and you have to get them aligned exactly right. So here I just kind of threw them down and attached them, and then you'll see my Cricut, it gave me this warning sign that said, hey, it's too big. And it's because my ones on the left, they weren't aligned vertically. So I'm going to go select them. I'm going to align, center it horizontally, and then attach that other third one in, and now it will work. So you kind of have to play around with the sizing to make sure that they fit right on your page. So then you can go ahead and make it. If that looks right, then hit continue, send to printer. I like to print using my system dialog, but that's just a personal preference. That way, if you have any special print settings, you can choose that on here. And then when you're ready to go, you can go ahead and click print. And then I like to cut on my heavy cardstock. And I have a Cricut Maker, so if you have a different Cricut, yours may look a little bit different. And then this is what it looks like when it's finished. If you get a chance to make some CD cardstock, then please, please, please go join our Facebook group and show us, because it's always so fun to see what everyone's been working on. Thanks so much for watching.